Welcome to XcooBee. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to use Email Guard to protect your personal email address by giving you a temporary email address that you can use when you don't want to give out your regular email address, like at a retailer at the point of sale, for instance. So, I'm logged into XcooBee, of course. To utilize Email Guard, I click on Email Guard here at the top right. Once there, if you're new to this feature, this page will be empty. I have already created a couple of these alternate emails. In my area, there are retail shops which, before you can complete your purchase, insist on getting your email address so they can no doubt hammer you with spam. Using these email addresses would be a perfect way to give them an email, but just not your real email address. For instance, I'm going to a sales conference next week. As you probably know, the exposition floor is loaded with companies that are dying to sell you stuff, as well as getting your email address so they can email you to try to sell you stuff. Instead of giving them my work or personal email address, I'm going to create an email for this conference in Email Guard. That way, no one gets a hold of my real email address, and I can create a filter for this new email address, and all of that conference-associated email will go straight into a folder I designate in my email client. So, if I don't want to see any of these exhibitor emails, I don't have to. To create a new alternate email address, start by clicking the plus button at the top right of the page. The system takes your XcooBee username, it begins with the tilde, and suggests a random email address by adding 4 letters on the front of the address. If you want, you can have the system randomly suggest another 4-letter word by clicking Suggest. Also, depending on your level of XcooBee subscription, you can change this entire email if you'd like. I'm going to just remove the 4 letters in front and just put CONF. That will be easy to remember. You have more options when creating this alternate email. If you'd like, you can only allow emails from a specific domain or domains to be forwarded on to your email inbox. Also, you can set a date in which this alternate email will no longer work. The system default is 6 months from the day you create the address, but let's make it a year from now. Back on the Email Guard page, you can see my new email address has been created. You can also keep track of how many emails have been sent to your email addresses. You can also click here to edit the email address and here to delete it if you no longer need it. I'm showing you how to create and track these emails from the desktop app, but if you have the XcooBee app on your mobile device, you can create a new email address on the go wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on other XcooBee tutorials.